Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 1 of the StampCast. My name is Ian. I'm here with Jared
Woo!
and John.
Hello.
We're basically just a podcast that's going to be talking about anything we want to. We're going to start off with just talking about what we've played this week. We're going to start. How about we start with Jared?
I can summarize that in about 3 words, which nobody will recognize or understand. Space Station 13. It's a roguelike game, and for those of you who don't know what that is, I am very disappointed. Think like Dwarf Fortress or something. Oh yeah, it's multiplayer, and you do stuff, and it's fun. Go watch Pom Pom. He has good videos of it if you want to understand.
That's it?
I don't know, I guess. I mean, nobody knows what it is, honestly. It's kind of sad. It's a really good game, but it's got a really small player base.
I bet it does. It doesn't sound very interesting.
Oh, that hurts, man. That hurts.
Game sucks.
Okay, so
Don't be hating.
I've been playing mainly StarCraft this week. That's like all I've played. I've played a few other games like Thief and Retro City Rampage. I, of course, am supposed to be playing Super Metroid for my channel, but that hasn't really been going too well. I gotta start. I'm actually going to probably do something with that tonight. But that's basically it. What about you, John?
Nothing besides StarCraft. And I'm getting my ass beat pretty quickly, so...
Yeah, that's basically StarCraft's what we're going to be talking about on this one.
Yeah, RTS is right.
Yeah. Well... Okay, well, actually, why don't we start off with that, since I guess we kind of started off a little... That first thing started off a little... Ended quicker than I thought it would have. Okay, so... RTS games are real-time strategy games. Real-time strategy games are games where you basically play as God, and you get to control a bunch of little people that try and kill each other.
Yeah, think like Age of Empires or... holy crap, why can't I think of it now?
Civilization, Shogun 2...
Like the Total War games.
Total War games, StarCraft, the Warcraft games, which are also by the guys that produced StarCraft. So Jared, what RTS games have you played?
Well, I'm going to start off by naming one that I have sadly not played. Well, I've played it shortly, like once or twice, but I do not actually own any StarCraft games, which I get the feeling is going to get a lot of hate. I really want to play one. I do not think it's a bad game. That's not why. I just haven't gotten one. I don't know. But games I have played, I've played everything from Total War games to what's that game called? Colonization? No. Settlers. Right? Settlers? The one where you like...
I think that's a thing.
Yeah, Settlers. Yeah, that's it. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm probably crazy. I don't know. I mean, I haven't played any recently.
Yeah, well, basically all I've played recently is StarCraft 2. I play Terran mostly, just because I like how they work.
Yeah, move around the giant boxy structures and crap.
But John, I think, mainly plays Zerg, or he tries to play Zerg.
Yeah, the one class that no one ever seems to want to touch.
Zerg is kind of scary. They're not an easy race to learn.
Yet I can learn it exceptionally well, yet the fact that when it comes to battling other people, well, let's just say, I get fucked over.
That's what I guess.
Yeah, you've played a lot more than I have, that's for sure.
Not so much. I'll spend like an hour or two every now and then, but...
You've probably got an hour or two on me when it comes to gameplay.
Not really.
Sorry.
So where did this sudden addiction to this game come from? Like both of you all of a sudden just...
Well, our school does this
Damius.
this esports club, and the guy who runs the club was like, okay, we're gonna start off with this game because it's super competitive, and I own like 8 copies of it.
Works.
Yeah, and so we just basically were like, okay. We tried to get him to play like League of Legends because that's a game I've wanted to try to get into, but never.
Yeah, I've never played LoL before, but it's like, well, I just didn't want to play it because of I've seen people get competitive on it,
Yeah,
and when I see people get that competitive, it's like, no, I'm sorry, I don't want to touch it.
Whoa, chill your face.
yeah.
Chill
I,
it.
I I played maybe an hour or two, and it's so ridiculous. Like it's not bad, but it's so freaking challenging. And especially since they're adding like new heroes every month, I've heard it gets so ridiculous because they once when they add a new character, they basically have to frag another character just to make him like usable. But that's why I like StarCraft because StarCraft is basically just you learn this one race, you get good with them, you learn strategies, you learn how to build things, and you basically just try to screw the other player over with a bunch of things.
Speaking of that, there's a StarCraft expansion coming out in March this year.
Yeah, Heart of the
The
Swarm.
beta's already out though.
Yeah, the beta's out as of now.
Mhm.
People really like it.
That's cool. That's cool.
But sadly, the one thing I've heard about it is that they're adding dances to
Dances.
dancing.
Oh gosh, is this gonna become a new World of Warcraft?
Probably not, because at least with this, away from
World of War-
WoW.
World of Warcraft is a completely different thing from StarCraft.
Yeah, I mean,
know.
I probably wouldn't like StarCraft as much if it, like if.
Do you mean like they're adding like the ability to make your units dance?
They're doing that just so you can like walk onto your enemy's base and just taunt the shit out of them. We're like, haha, I killed all your Marines. Time to Gangnam Style on their dead bodies.
Like a mouse.
Basically.
And then looks like there's a new Total War game coming out too.
I have not heard anything about that actually.
I'm looking at IGN right now, and it says there's a Total War Rome 2 coming out sometime this year.
I never actually got into the Total War games. I played a little
Oh, I
bit of
love those things.
I played a little bit of Shogun, which is so awesome. I love how like close into the battles you can get. Like you can like hear weapons clashing and people dying.
go
It's
from-
so crazy.
Commanding the entire army to following around a single dude as he slaughters your foes.
Yeah, and like an entire like an entire like story can take like hours.
Oh, speaking of that sort of that gameplay style, a game that I have not gotten to play yet, but I would like to is what's it called? Chivalry.
Chivalry. Oh,
Chivalry.
it's like that's like the sort of Mountain Blade type game, right?
Oh yeah, that. Yeah.
Yeah,
That. Well, that's not really a RTS. That's more of a.
I mean, you can count it as it in a way.
I think it'd be more like a battle simulator almost.
Well, in general, I mean, you sort of have to think while you're doing it, so that's why I would consider it one.
Strategy, and it's in real time, I guess.
Yeah, real time.
You gotta break it down to know what it is.
Okay.
Real-time strategy, though, it refers to large scale, or at least control of multiple units in some sort of army.
But that's the thing. You're not really in control of a bunch of units in Chivalry. You're one guy, and you're like swinging a giant blade at someone's face, hoping to get something off.
We're not saying it's a bad game. We're saying it's not like RTS. No haters.
I guess you can count it any way you want to, but in the end, it comes down to what does it break down to? Yeah.
I honestly think a real-time strategy game is mainly you are God. You are in charge of building up a bunch of units and then attacking.
Yeah, we know what a real-time strategy is. We're just being weird.
Smart alecky.
Yep, that's what I do.
Yep, that's
It's just like music. Anyway,
Yeah. Anyway, shoot. What should we talk about? I
cat.
Def.
What's
uh,
her name?
f- Are there any games coming out that you guys are hoping to play?
Oh, good question. Actually, I don't know. I haven't seen much. Oh. This game that's out. The Colonial Marines.
Say again.
Aliens, Colonial Marines. Oh, Colonial Marines.
Colonial Marines.
Aliens, you know? Yeah.
I don't think I've heard of it.
Come on! Okay, I'm getting a link now.
Oh, okay. Send me a link right in the middle of the podcast.
I will. There's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, there's this
Except
other
Jupiter.
there's this other RTS type game I've been playing. It's called Anno 1701.
Oh, yes.
It's very fun just in the factor of what you get to do. It's not much of a like combat-based thing. It's mainly just keeping a civilization steady for as long as you can.
Yeah.
It's really hard. Like
I bet it is.
my village basically caught on fire like 10 minutes into my first game. Don't know how. Aliens, Colonial Marines, that's what you were saying.
Yeah.
Link in the description if you're watching on YouTube.
Yeah.
There's this game I've actually been like going crazy over because it was supposed to be on Steam like December of 2012. It's called Project Zomboid.
Oh, yes.
I've been waiting for that freaking game to get on Steam forever because the only other way you can buy it is on Desura, which is like this like really bad version of Steam.
Pretty much.
And it doesn't allow gift card payment.
Uh,
And I'm sitting there like, what? No.
Madness.
Like they have like so many updates compared to like the really bad alpha version, which like runs at like 2 frames on my computer, which doesn't do me any good. And so I'm sitting there the entire time going, because I'm all depressed. But one of the things I do like about that game is when I was playing the alpha version, it basically lets you go through a little bit of the story. And at one point, I was trying to help my wife, the wife character, and I walked into the bathroom to get something, and all of a sudden, I see this thing that like shows this guy had walked in. I'm like, oh crap! Like some guy had walked into the house, and I walked out with like a hammer in my hand, and he shot me in the face. It was like, game over, you died, you lasted 10 minutes.
Doesn't
bro.
mess around. Holy crap.
Like, he just saw the hammer, was like, you bastard!
Nice.
So, John, any games you're looking forward to?
not really. Just sort of, if I see something I like, oh, it's mine. Like, I don't even just bother, like, saying, like, I don't even bother thinking about it. I just go for it.
Nah, I'm just gonna go spend all my money on something I know nothing about.
Oh, random video game that looks kind of cool. Meh, I'll spend $50 on it. Meh.
Yep, and when I don't get it, this is how I react.
Please no links.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, I get it. Okay, you're silent. You just don't care. Okay. Ah, I
Lol.
get it. I get it.
Lol.
Okay. Did you guys hear about Fallout Bethesda signing a a thing to possibly make a TV show.
Oh, a TV show for Fallout?
Yeah, did you hear about that?
I don't know what to think, man. It's either gonna be really good or
Really bad.
Really bad.
There was this one TV show that was on a long time ago that was kind of like that. It was called The Colony. I think you can watch it on Netflix now.
Colony. It sounds familiar.
It's basically
Oh, is that the one where like it was like supposed to be some sort of weird reality show or some crap?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
People surviving
And it turned out to be I guess it turned out to be like completely fake. Like everything they did was fake in it. Man, I wasn't happy with that. But anyway, it might be like that, but a little more Fallout-y. I don't know how they're gonna do it, because if it's gonna be like a crappy remake of Survivor, which is bad,
maybe
I'm not gonna sit there and watch it, because there's no way I'm gonna sit there and say, oh, one of my favorite video game franchises is being really bad.
It's being butchered. It will happen. Trust me. Oh, goodness.
What are we going to talk about now? We basically took up all of my ideas for this and just threw them out there so freaking quick. Oh, SimCity! Yes!
Yes!
There we
Yes! Yes.
go. That game looks amazing. Honestly, anytime they bring out a demo for it, I'm like sitting there like, oh my god, this looks amazing.
Never talk like that again, please. Never.
Oh my god.
I'm going to hurt you, and it will be funny.
I can't. If I had a better computer, which I honestly wish I did, I would play the crap out of that when it came out.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
Yeah. Games. Anything else to bring up? If not, I think it might be wrapping up time.
I don't think we should wrap up.
It's only been about like 20 minutes.
Don't be clingy. Don't be clingy.
Kotaku's not giving me anything.
Did you say something about a taco?
Kotaku. It's a website that everyone should check out. It basically gives off nerdy information to anyone that takes the time to read them.
Okay, then.
Reading, that's like overrated.
No, you're just looking for something to read about.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. You know what? Screw it. 20 minutes. That's good for a first podcast.
Woo!
My name is Ian. Check me out at hatman, youtube.com/hatmannews or Leaf Stampede. There will be links in the description. Thank you for joining us, John.
Yep.
Sorry we're cutting it so short, but first podcasts don't have to be that long.
It's like 20 minutes, bruh.
Usually it's like a 5-minute video saying that, we are going to be doing a podcast instead of going directly into it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Listening.